I want to tell you about my experience of being at Give Camp. And I want to hope that most of you will apply on June 1st when the application opens up. Give Camp is July 21st through the 23rd. It starts as a Friday evening and goes until Sunday around lunchtime. If you've participated before, please raise your hands. So if you have more questions beyond asking me, those are people you can talk to, Stuart Smith and Bill Cohen-Corrali. I want more hands next year. If you are aware or involved with any nonprofits, please encourage them to apply for Give Camp next year. Applications for nonprofits is closed now, but if you have an organization that you feel strongly about, it's a way to get a really good project done. So I want to straighten out some misnomers about Give Camp. Camping is optional, but there were a lot of tents there. I was amazed how many happy campers were actually camping right there outside of Burke Lake Runford. And this is where the Give Camp takes place. It takes place on the old Horatio Hornblower's boat, and you get a great view of the rock hall, and you have really beautiful offices with nice glass windows and a nice view. So that's what the workspace is like. There's a lot of people there. It's amazing how big it is. There's over 200 geeks, and 200 geeks in one place can't be bad. This is one of the outside photos outside the Burke Lake front on the runway there. I've heard people say they can't volunteer for Give Camp because they don't have a computer to take with them, which is, I think, really helpful. I've been saving up computers. So if I get something that's salvageable, I've been fixing it, and I have a MacBook Pro and several iMacs that I can donate to volunteers. They feed you extremely well. The food is gluten-free. I suggest wearing pants that are very large when you go because the food is awesome. The cupcakes are there, and they also have an arrangement where you can get free Indians tickets. You don't have to do Twinkies and drink energy drinks unless you want to. There are a lot of young programmers, developers there that do that and stay up late, but I went home and slept in my bed every night. So you don't have to do the all-nighters. There's an expression that they say, what happens at Give Camp stays at Give Camp. It's not what you think. It means the work that you do helping the nonprofits that apply stays there. You don't have to do any more work after the weekend. This is a list of the nonprofits that get help. There's an application form. I don't know how many apply, but there's around 20 that get approved. And you can see there's some really nice groups there. Gordon Square Arts District, Harvard Community Services. And I was there with the Jewish secular community. This is how I felt. I felt like I was in Wayne's World, and I wasn't sure if Stuart would be the Alice Cooper, but the groups that were there were just amazing, the kind of goals and do good things that they do. This is my team, and I actually have a picture of Jackie Barona's team. There's actually a team of developers, and there's a project manager, and the nonprofits have to be there as well. There's one graphic designer, and they get shared, kind of like King Solomon. They just have to divide them all over the different teams. There's a full group meeting. This is in the Burke Lake airport space, to get oriented at the beginning, and then there's a review at the end where each group shows what they've accomplished. This is the website for the Jewish secular community. This is the before. As you can see, it's very attractive and very up to date. So this was what was brought to the Give Camp. You have to bring a project in that can be done in a weekend. In preparation for our redo of our website, Lauren Smith, who's here today, raise your hand, Lauren, she redid our logo. So this is the new logo for the Jewish secular community. This is what the new website looks like. You can see that we have an image carousel, and it looks a lot more upbeat and modern. It's done in WordPress, so it's much easier to manage. The old site was done in some web application I had never heard of and was hard to manage. This is another one of the pages. As you see, you can search the site. You can sign up for our MailChimp mailing list, and you can link to our Facebook page. Give Camp made me proud to be a Clevelander. Cleveland's really big in philanthropy, and when I saw all of these people contributing their weekend, helping out nonprofits, it made me really feel, I had goosebumps. It was quite amazing. And I'm hoping that many of you will be raising your hands and going to clevelandgivecamp.org on June 1st, a week from today, to fill out the application and let them know what your skills are so that they can assign you to the proper team.